Ever wondered how humans survived thousands of years without scissors, mirrors, or local barbershops? Before shampoo and clippers, your hair just kept growing, becoming a chaotic, heavy mess filled with dirt and bugs. So, how did early humans fix this? The first scissors were sharp flint rocks and jagged shells. Imagine Killua sitting on a cold rock while his friend chops off his hair using a blunt stone edge. It took forever, pulled like crazy, and looked completely ridiculous. But it got the job done. What if you didn't have a sharp stone? Things got more dangerous. Some cultures literally singe their hair off using burning embers and small torches. Yes, Killua had to burn his hair to shorten it, praying he wouldn't ignite his entire head. The smell was horrifying, and one wrong move meant second-degree burns. Hair control back then wasn't about style or drip. It was purely about basic survival, staying light, seeing your prey, and avoiding lice. But as civilization rose, humans wanted a far cleaner solution. Enter ancient Egypt, the absolute champions of hair hygiene. In Egypt's scorching heat, natural hair was basically an invitation for brutal lice outbreaks, so the Egyptians made a radical decision: delete all hair entirely. Men, women, and even children shaved their heads completely bald using early bronze razors. These blades were curved, incredibly sharp, and required immense skill to operate safely. If the barber slipped, Killua was left with nasty bloody slashes across his scalp. But walking around bald in public wasn't considered fashionably elite. The genius fix? Synthetic protection, the ultimate invention of wigs. Wealthy Egyptians wore elaborate wigs made from real human hair or sheep's wool. Killua could simply take off his hair at night, wash it separately, and sleep completely bug-free. They even melted scented wax cones on top of their wigs to smell fresh during parties. Meanwhile, the Greeks and Romans preferred neat, trimmed hairstyles using early iron shears. But after the fall of Rome, hair care entered its darkest, wildest chapter yet. Welcome to the Middle Ages, where your local haircut came with a side of surgery. Meet the barber-surgeon, the ultimate medieval jack-of-all-trades. You didn't just visit them for a simple beard trim or a quick buzz cut. Need a tooth pulled out? The barber did it. Got a bad fever? They performed bloodletting. Killua literally sat in the same chair where someone just had their rotten tooth extracted moments ago. Ever wondered why traditional barber poles have red and white stripes? White represented clean bandages, while red represented literal human blood. Barbers would wrap bloody bandages around a wooden pole outside their shop to dry in the wind. Sanitation, absolutely non-existent. Blades were rarely washed between customers. Infection rates were sky-high, making every trip to the barber a high-stakes gamble. By the 18th century, medical doctors finally split from barbers for good. But grooming was about to get razor-sharp and terrifyingly fast. By the 19th century, steel production exploded, birthing the iconic straight razor. They called it the cutthroat razor, and for a very good reason. This razor was an open, exposed, dangerously sharp piece of high-carbon steel. Master barbers had to strap the blade on a long leather strap before every single cut. If Killua sneezed or twitched for half a second while in the chair, boom, severe bleeding. Poor people couldn't afford daily barbers, so home haircuts were a chaotic family ritual. The famous bowl cut involved putting an actual bowl over your head and cutting around the edges. It looked hilarious, but at least your neck remained intact. Men also used thick animal fats and foul paste to style their hair and hold form. Grooming was tedious, messy, and frankly dangerous for the average person. Women faced even worse conditions. Hair washing happened maybe once a month. The entire industry was crying out for a clean, luxurious revolution. Enter Martha Matilda Harper in 1888, the pioneer who changed haircuts forever. She opened the world's first modern hair salon franchise focused on health, comfort, and reclining chairs. She literally invented the reclining sink chair so shampoo wouldn't get into your eyes. Soon after, King Gillette invented the disposable safety razor in 1901. Shaving was suddenly safe, cheap, and accessible to anyone right at home. And in 1919, Leo Wall patented the first electric hair clipper. Suddenly, precise fades and fast haircuts became a matter of minutes, not terrifying hours. So next time Killua sits in a comfortable barbershop chair, remember, you could be getting trimmed with a sharp flint or burning embers. History is wild, and your hair should definitely be grateful for modern engineering. Which historic haircut method would you survive? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button and subscribe for more crazy history breakdowns.